A candle loses nothing by lighting another candle. James Keller. To my mind, having care and concern for others is the highest of human qualities. Fred Hollows. Having to watch my child's heartbreak along with my own heartbreak due to lack of concern for her feelings and emotions, I would have never thought that some people are not able to possess this capability naturally. If concern for others is practiced, understanding and feelings what others will feel lead to the better understanding and relationships with people. Today, I'm going to talk about what it means to have concern for others, why we need to have concern for others, and lastly, how we can develop and improve having concern for others. Now that we are updated on what I will be discussing today, let's take a deeper look at what it means to have concern for others. What does it mean to have concern for others? According to Carla McLaren, being able to consider the needs and difficulties of others and talk with an active interest in their feelings, capabilities, and perspectives in order to assist them in what the difficulties they face and act with integrity and concern with warmth. Imagine finding out that your daughter was sexually assaulted at school and being led to believe that the school was handling the situation, only to find out the boy would be returning to public schools. As you are pleading your case for the safety of your daughter, you get treated with robot-like conversation and being told there is nothing that they could do from keeping the boy from returning. Being told that you're overreacting, being told that he's only 11 years old, he has to have outgrown it. Seeing that lack of concern for your daughter's safety, but more concern with the return of this boy into public schools. Had the school had more compassion towards my child and her fears of this boy returning, this whole difficult situation could have been handled differently. Less retaliation from my family and the public. Carla McLaren also states that having concern for others includes attending to the needs and feelings of others, irrespective of how they express themselves, especially in conflicting situations. To have a child voice her concerns to the school and administration, only to have her voice shut down by politics, rules, and defensiveness of the assaulter, left my child to have issues as to her value as a young girl and to emotionally shut down. Compassion from just one member of our school could have had a positive, lasting influence on my family, my child, but instead left us wondering why my daughter, who had been assaulted, was being punished by having to deal with this individual day in and day out while trying to achieve a good education. Next, I will be talking about why concern for others is so important. Why do we need to be concerned for others? When you feel emotions with others, accurately identifying these emotions, regulate them in yourself, and take the perspective of others. Your sensitive concern will help you engage with them in a way that displays your care and compassion. Taking a moment for the school administration and board to imagine their child and my child's situation, me coming to them with my concerns. How would they have handled it had it been their child? Would they have been satisfied with their child being told that he or she was safe, even though he or she was told before many, many times? Having concern for others helps you to connect with others deeply and truly understand where they're coming from. Concern for others is an empathic aspect that is both crucial and tricky, because if you've got too much concern for others, you may expend all your time and energy on their needs while ignoring your own. On the other hand, if you show too little concern, your relationship may suffer because the others won't feel that you are of interest, and they'll assume you don't care about them, which is exactly how my family felt in my daughter's situation. We truly felt the school and administration were hoping that we would just let this situation vanish and we wouldn't continue to push the way we did. We ruffled feathers, and many didn't like it, as it caused the own board to stress over their policy. It made them question their choices with our school policy. We reached out to every board member, administrator, related staff member on a parenting level, not an educational level, and only one board member reached back to us with sincere apologies on our situation. It isn't hard to improve concern for others. I would like to share a few tips on how to achieve this. So, how can we develop and improve concern for others? Listen to this quote once again. A candle loses nothing by lighting another candle. Actions truly speak louder than words. Do what you say you are going to do and do it with sincerity. We felt that we were not being dealt with because they felt that the situation was handled as the boy went to counseling. They didn't feel a need to separate the two kids within the school or separate them in classes. A promise was made that she would be safe. Words were spoken before, and there was a poor outcome. Their words meant nothing to us at this point. Secondly, truly be sensitive and understand from the other's view. You have to learn to be able to understand what others may approach. You have to understand and learn that others may approach things differently than you would. You have to listen and understand why they are viewing things the way that they are. Do not be defensive or rude when others are trying to frantically be heard. You can completely change someone by having concern for others with them and their situation. Now that we have seen a few key points in concern for others, I would like to briefly summarize them one final time. Adapting these 3 points: having concern for others, why we need concern for others, and developing and improving concern for others can take a situation, discussion, and make it have a positive outcome, improve communication for all. I urge you to take the time to invest in people. You have a choice to make or break a person with how you act towards them. Do not brush off a situation or a person because you can't see eye to eye on an issue. Invest in their time, and you might be surprised of the outcome. Thank you.